Um, yeah, I'm hungover as fuck. I'm cooked. So I'm gonna have Big Tone host this episode. Big
Let's
Tone.
sick. Big Tone.
All right,
Stepping up.
the moment we've all been waiting for.
I know I caught you off guard there. I probably should have told you that
We
backstage.
literally
but-
just talked for 4 fucking minutes. You're not gonna say a thing. I got it. It's not a problem.
I mean,
at all.
I'm just looking at my eyes right now in the camera, and I look like a fucking, I look like big zucchini. Like
Yeah,
I'm cooked.
You're good. We got plenty of games to get to. Vic, you look taller today. Are you sitting on a phone book or something?
No,
You look,
no, I'm not.
you look taller. Okay, maybe it's just the position.
I'm shrinking.
So right off the rip, I told you guys I was going to start keeping track of our records, and
Oh,
after week 4, I'm going to go through and tally them all. But you
Oh,
guys,
so you haven't done it yet?
well, I've got it.
So that means you're never gonna do it.
No, 1,000% going to, because Vic was like 3-1 the first week. You went 5-1 or 6-1 the first week. Week 2, I had to catch a plane, so we didn't have a show. And last week, I gave out the Giants, Denver. I gave out the Rams.
Oh wait. Now it makes sense. He wants to go back and get the records because he had a hot week.
Yeah,
last
he
week.
won. He won.
Yeah, okay.
I keep my record. I have my record. My record's immaculate.
Yes, your record's on point. You always come with it. But the other thing was too is this way I'll be able to. My touchdown plays have been dog shit this year, so we'll see how it goes. But let's jump right into the games. First off, I'll just say it. The Giants got to catch balls on 4th down, and you have to not underthrow every fucking receiver.
Wait. I'm sorry. Are we starting with the Giants right now?
I just was saying I can't
This
not
guy.
touch on it. I got to touch on that.
What time do they start?
We're going right to the 1 o'clock games. Who's
Okay.
Listen,
All right, no, start with Giants. No, you're hosting. My bad. Do your
Giants
thing. I'm letting you host.
played
I
on
forgot.
Thursday and they won.
They
Giants
covered.
Won. Yeah, same shit.
Oh wait, the Giants already played on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
they played Dallas, right?
Yeah,
They
It
didn't
wasn't
cover. They didn't cover because I got Dallas at 4.5 because I bet the game on Monday. So
Well,
I won. I won.
Everybody won.
Yep.
I did not win. Either way, listen, here's what we got. Let's dive right into the games. I think
Gamble.
this slate's better than before. We're going to start right off with the Saints at the Falcons.
Love it.
Vic, this is a classic Vic matchup. He's going to have some stats to back up a pick. I can feel it. What do you got here, Vic?
No stats, but only the fact that last week New Orleans shit the bed, didn't look good at all, didn't move the ball against a banged up Philly secondary out of all things. Now they got to go up against Atlanta. Atlanta has 2 really good cornerbacks. They play really good defense. They're a team on the rise. It's only 2.5. The money line, I think, was 145, and it's actually an official play of mine. I'm on the Falcons minus 2.5 today. Falcons minus 2.5. I just think that we always talk about the sell high, buy low. I think it's time to sell off the Saints. Those 2 starts were a fluke in the beginning of the year. Falcons defense is aggressive. They're good. I think they give them a good beating today, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I absolutely love the Falcons. I'm not laying the 2.5, though. I'm taking the money line. I do agree with you. I do believe it should be a blowout game for the Falcons. I really think they're that much better than the Saints. However, it's the NFC South. These games are always so weird and fluky
True.
and coming down to the wire. I don't want to sweat out the 2.5. Just give me the Falcons on the money. I'm more than happy to lay the minus 140.
Yeah, so I think home field matters here too. I feel like this game has been anticipated like all week long. At least my Twitter page has been. I've been seeing a bunch of Saints Falcons stuff. I think it's a game the Falcons get up for. I just don't. I'm not in love with either team. I do like the players for touchdown plays on the Falcons. I play them a lot, but I'm just going to take the home team here. I'm with Smokes. I'm not laying the points. It would be money.
Oh
line.
my God! All
Yeah,
3 of us are on the Falcons.
But you know what? We're going to be against each other in some other plays this week, so that's not a big issue. That's a tough game, but that should be a good football game. I think. I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
If I call DraftKings, do you think they'll cancel my ticket?
Yeah, but you're just still going to pay 10% juice before you get out of the bet.
That's true.
All right. I guess we're all in this boat together. What's the next game, Tom?
So next game, we're going to go right to Rams at Bears. Rams coming off a fucking unbelievable win with, basically a second string lineup out there. They came through. Coaching matters in the NFL. And the Bears coming off a clunker. Caleb looked good. He made some good plays. He's better than I think people are giving him credit for. I think this is a tough game for the Rams to get up for. I'm taking the Bears here and I'm gonna buy it down to 2.5. I think it's at 3, maybe even 3.5 now. I'm taking the Bears 2.5. I just think the Rams are they threw everything they could at San Fran last week. What do you got, Smokes?
I want to feel whatever the fuck he's feeling right now. To be honest with you, listen, I'm on.
He looks better.
I got an
so
answer. I
happy.
got an answer. I got an
Oh,
answer.
you just made a smile. We didn't know. I thought you were
Yeah,
having like that.
I got Tone on the other side. It's a beautiful thing to see. I love the Rams here. I love the Rams getting points. Who would I rather have right now? Matt Stafford or Caleb Williams? For one NFL Sunday game, I would rather have Matt Stafford. Would I rather have Sean McVay or would I rather have Eberflus as my head coach? I'd rather have Sean McVay. Would I rather have the Rams offensive line or the Bears offensive line? I'd rather have the Rams offensive line. And I'm getting +3? Sign me up. No more. I'm not overthinking this. I don't care. Give me the Rams +3.
For all the
Official
reasons,
play.
Ooh,
Official play.
beautiful. For all the reasons you just said you like the Rams, is the exact reason I'm on the Bears. I couldn't believe that Vegas actually made the Bears favorite. They haven't looked good. A lot of those yards Caleb picked up last week was kind of like in wide open. Yeah, it was kind of like garbage play. So I don't know. 2.5 points. They making the Bears the favorite when the Rams are desperate. They look so great on TV, pulling the upset last week. Official play for me, Bears -2.5.
I still
Love it.
think it was
Did we lose Tone?
as loser talk as it says. As I think that was a good game for Caleb confidence wise. The San Fran, everybody was hurt last week, so the Rams D looked a lot better than I think it's going to against playmakers for the Bears, and I think the Bears figure it out this week. I don't know. That's going to be a good game. It's in Chicago. Next game, probably the game of the afternoon slate. Minnesota at the Packers. Vikings trying to go 4-0. Packers love his playing. Christian Watson's got him back at quarterback, so I'm looking for more downfield shots. Until I see somebody do something against this Vikings defense, I'm going to take the Vikings. I love the under in this game. I'm not betting this game, but if I had to, gun to head, I'm taking the Vikings. Vic, what do you got?
You went right through all my official plays right away.
No shit. I'm just going.
I mean, Vikings.
You guys are fucked. If you guys are on the same side on every game so far,
I know.
fuck.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
we're either gonna win together or lose together. That's
Hey, I
how
like
bad
it
they
though.
is.
I like it though.
The Vikings defense is fucking legit. The coach is scheming better than anyone scheming in the NFL. He's putting the work in clearly. Donald looks good. I'm getting 3.5 points to that defense. Jordan Love's supposedly coming back. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really looked in, but it doesn't matter. If he comes back, not going to be 100% just by the amount of practice he had during the week. I say that. And still to get 3.5 points with the Vikings, with that defense as good as they're playing, I think the Vikings one more time this week before they start becoming a fade.
Yeah, shout out Brian Flores. He turned that defense around. I think 2 years ago, the Vikings had one of the worst defenses in the entire NFL. Now they have one of the best. I'm with you. I think the Vikings have the better quarterback in this game. I think they have the better defense in this game. I'm getting 2.5, but that's not an official play. However, guess who's coming back to Lambeau Field today?
Who's coming back?
Aaron Jones.
Aaron
Coming back
Jones. Mike
to
Jones.
Lambeau Field.
Lambeau
And
Leap.
if you remember, he lost his dad's necklace on that field. I think he might have found it.
Oh,
He
shit.
found it.
But his dad's soul is still on that field, and he's coming back. and
Don't
he's
do
getting
this
in the
to
end
me.
zone.
Don't do this to me. I'm
He's
gonna
getting
end up
in the
betting
end
stupid
zone.
amount of money.
Yeah, the
He's
chat.
And you know, teams love that shit. Especially
Oh, yeah.
in division rival, the Vikings are gonna want him to score in Lambeau. Like that
Yeah.
is they're gonna prioritize that. Aaron Jones to score a touchdown, official play.
Yeah, I was going to say the chat agrees with you. They're all over that too. So
Shout out
that's a
to chat.
sexy pick today for sure.
Hell yeah.
All
I
right,
got
listen,
another good one, but I'll wait till we get to the
you gonna
game.
wait?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So listen, this game is going to be an official play of mine. Okay, the next game is the Steelers at the Colts. I'm all over the Steelers, and I'm going to tell you why.
God
I
is
think-
so good.
I think this is.
Let the man go. Go ahead, Tone. Go. It's your moment. It's your
No,
moment.
I'm just saying. Nikki's over here praising me.
He's
all out,
happy that
but I
you're
don't
on
know
the
what
opposite
fuck's up to,
side.
But listen, here's why. This is the fakest sharp game on the board. Everybody and their mother's talking about this bullshit 4-0 or 3-0 Steelers. Are they going to go 4-0 against the number as well? They cover every week. Fields looks good. He's starting to come around. The defense is fucking electric. They might be 1-2 in the land as far as the defense goes. They're going to get after this kid. He can't throw the fucking football. Did you see the pick he threw in the end zone the other day? I'm never putting my money on him. Sure, he's electric. He can dunk a basketball. He can run fast. He can throw the ball a mile. I get it. He's just not good at processing shit, and this defense is too good.
It's almost as bad as Daniel
I'm sorry.
Ev-
Did I miss the day that Justin Fields turned into an elite, accurate thrower of the football?
Last
Yeah,
week.
Did I miss that day? Oh, he had one
Last
week.
week. But
1
also,
week?
what I'm getting at here too is the defense. It's more so the defense versus Anthony Richardson than anything for me. The other thing is this too. They're going to run the fucking football, and that's what's opened things up for Fields last week. He had a bunch of guys that he hit in stride on slants. I think it opens up the middle for Freiermuth. I think everybody thinks they're sharp, and on the Colts this week, I'm not. They're not going to cover every number, but they can cover 4 in a row. Give me the Steelers because Anthony Richardson can't be trusted.
Everything that Big Tone just said is exactly why I'm taking the Colts. Just flip it.
So you hate factual stuff. You just hate
that was not factual stuff.
What's not factual about it?
I mean, you're
trust
sitting
Anthony
here
Richardson?
grilling Anthony Richardson as if you
He's
have an
a
elite
bum.
quarterback on your. So is Fields. He's not good. This offense averages barely a touchdown a game. What are you talking about? They're fucking horrible. They suck. They have an elite defense, great, but if that defense doesn't score 2 touchdowns today, they're not winning this game. The Steelers and Justin Fields should not be a road favorite. Mike Tomlin as a road favorite with that kind of spread is not Mike Tomlin as an underdog.
That
Give
part
me
I
the
get.
Colts at home. I don't care. Official play.
You're either. Hold on, he's not going to dismiss me like that, like I work for.
No.
But listen, the thing is this. I'm just saying, I think if there's ever been more upside on Justin Fields, it's right now. He's playing with more confidence. Momentum matters in the NFL, and the Steelers have it. Yeah, go ahead, Vic. I got the last word. I feel good about it.
Winning means everything. If the Steelers were 1-2, they'd be like, "When's Russ coming back?"
Yeah,
you know? And you're right. Anthony Richardson is bad. He's not as bad as Daniel Jones, but he's
I heard you the first time, fucko. The guy sucks.
Well, he's done. He got benched. You heard that? All the players went into Dable's office.
That was fake. The Drew Lock thing, that was fake news. You got beat by the internet this week.
No way. That's real news. You'll see. You'll see. Either way, listen, this fucking I'm on this game with the Colts exactly for that reason. Pittsburgh, classic fucking sell high. 3-0 on the road again, laying 2.5 points to a team that we heard. And everyone says Anthony Richardson sucks. We get it. He fucking sucks. But so does fucking Pittsburgh, and I'm getting 2.5 at home. No brainer for me. I'm on the Colts.
Love it. Pound it.
All right, boys. Well, listen, like I said, Steelers is going to be an official play for me. This next game, I have no good read on it. Part of me wants to lean Broncos, but we got Broncos at the Jets. The number, I think, dropped down to 7.5. I think if the Jets are going to be a top-tier team, they should dick smoke this team. And if they're not real, I don't know. I'm not really – like I had the Broncos last week. I don't think I can do it against Aaron Rodgers at home. Gun to head, I'll take the Jets, but I'm not betting this game.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not betting this game either. Fading Bo Nix has been one of the greatest experiences of my life. It didn't work last week.
No, can I say something, Nick? Because I watched every snap of the Denver game.
Go ahead, allow it.
No, you had two interceptions he threw in their hands.
Yeah,
and
they dropped it. Yeah,
and I said I'm going to bring that up in case he didn't see it.
Yeah, so thank you for that. Which is exactly why I'm betting Bo Nix to throw another interception. He is not good. I'm glad he has this fake confidence and they're coming off this win and they think they might be a good team. They're not. The Jets will get a turnover. That defense is electric. Aaron Rodgers at home. This is a no-brainer. I would take the Jets. I'm not betting it, but let me see this Bo Nix interception line. I haven't even looked at it yet. But if it's anything less than -150, I'll make it an official play.
It's going to be like -205, I bet. I mean, it's going to be something crazy. But
passing drops, over under interceptions, 165. It'll be. I'll do a 2-team parlay. I might just do that interception, Jets money line.
He might throw 2. Speaking of interceptions, Vic, Arizona's fucking interception before the half killed my parlay against Detroit last week.
But, that game was horrendous.
That was tough.
The Jets, this defense is too much, but 7-point favorites have been a cancer in the NFL this year, bad. So, I mean, for me, looking at a teaser, like a money line parlay that I'm going to put together, I would probably use the Jets, but I don't know if I could lay 7.5 with them yet. Even though, Brian Dable looks pretty bad as a coach right now, but nobody looked worse than Nathaniel Hackett for the Broncos.
You're such a fucking troll. I mean, you're just a little fucking troll.
Tom,
what you doing?
How are you a diehard Giant fan and happy with this guy?
No,
this is like you come home to your wife.
It's
There's no dinner on the table. She's not a good wife. She's not blowing me. And what? I'm supposed to say you're a great wife? No. Guy's terrible. He's terrible. And he doesn't have the balls to say, listen, I got to bench this fucking guy. He sucks. He misses so many fucking throws.
We're going to run the Wildcat with Malik. We'll be fine.
They better listen. They should just put Lock in and give someone else a chance. Anyway, who cares? The defense is due for a big game. And Nathaniel Hackett, they're going to do it. Rodgers might put up a big one for this guy. Denver made him look bad. I don't know. I just think if I had to take the game, I take the Jets.
Yeah, I'm with you. Ugly game. I think it could be a big Breece Hall game, but we'll see. Next game is going to be another official play for me. You got the Eagles at the Bucks. I'm on the Bucks. I'm also on Mike Evans anytime touchdown plus 140. Jordan Fields is not his name. Jalen Hurts is his name. I'm just making up names in general.
That's a good name.
Jalen Hurts is 1-3 against the Bucks in his career. Last year, Evans had 10 targets, 5 catches, 60 yards, had a touchdown. He's played them 4 times in his career. He's got 3 TDs against them.
Wow.
And we know Philly's secondary's been trash for the better year and a half, really. So I like Mike Evans. I like the Bucks to bounce back. I just don't think the Eagles are very good. They're banged up. They're hurt. Give me the Bucks. And the Bucks.
This is a big game for the Bucks. I believe the west coast of Florida just got hit with a hurricane, so they're going to play for, I think, St. Pete. I think that's who got. I don't know. I should know. This is bad that I don't know. It just shows that I'm no longer in Florida. But hurricane, natural disaster. People need their football team to raise their hopes. I love the Bucks in this spot. I do think the Eagles suck. The Bucks coming off a bad loss. I love the Bucks in this spot. Absolutely love them. It's an official play.
I would have to take the Eagles in this game only for the only for the fact.
Oh, you're saving us. You're saving.
No,
us.
I mean I would have to take the Eagles in this game only for the fact that the Tampa Bay on the stat sheet got dominated.
You don't care that people are suffering for the hurricane. We get it.
No, I mean I watched videos of people. I don't know.
Classic Philly.
I never experienced a Hurricane Sandy, and I was good where I was. I don't know about hurricanes, but I just think Philly actually, even in all their games, they've dominated the teams. Even though they've come up short on 1 or 2, they've dominated the games. Tampa really hasn't. So if I had to take the game, I would definitely play the Eagles. But I did see something. Sometimes I'm watching shit online. Paris Campbell signed to the Eagles. He originally told them, no, I don't want to go to the practice squad, he said, because he didn't want to, he just didn't want to do that. He wanted to go to a team. Sirianni apparently called him and was like, no, really, just do the practice squad thing, come out. And then before he could even get in the practice squad, he went right to the game because of injuries. I got a feeling he's going to get a touchdown. The odds are really low on it, too. It was only plus 400, which if you think about it, he doesn't have a 1 in 4 chance of getting a touchdown today. It should be more like 1,200. But when I see something like that online that makes me feel good, I just bet it right away. So I did it earlier in the week. I took Paris Campbell to get a touchdown today.
I like it.
That scares me, though, because like you said, they look like the better team and keep losing. It's like saying you're good at fucking.
Well, the coach sucks.
Like it doesn't add up. Like
the coach
they gotta close the game out. They just don't. They haven't been able to. They're a train wreck to me.
The coach does suck, but Fangio might have worked a little magic last week because he made Carr and the Saints offense look stupid, and they were putting up 40 on teams with ease. So I gotta see if they're starting to learn his system because he's a good defensive coach.
All right. Well, listen. This is another game. This is this is another official play. All right. So I got Steelers money line, Bucks money line. I am teasing the Bengals down to -2.5. They have to win the fucking game. I know this is a trap game. I know this feels fucking ugly, and that's why I'm betting it. They're playing Carolina.
Wait. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
Your 3-point teaser?
It was at 4.5. I just took it down because I'm doing a money line parlay with it. So
wait. What? teaser did you do?
The fact that you would leave 1.5 open to get fucked and not be able to sleep for days is crazy.
The thing
Money
is
line.
this. I could, so you can do it either way. I already bet it last night, so that's part of the issue. It's plus 446. All right, so it's Steelers, Bucks, Bengals minus 2.5. The Bengals are at minus 4.5. I bought it down to that because it was 376 if I money lined everything. And you are right, Vic. I will kill myself.
I've been there. You won't sleep
But
2
that's
3 days.
gambling, baby.
Well, that's it.
know.
If it's ever minus 1.5, I take the money line. If it's plus
Always.
1.5, I take the plus 1.5.
You won't sleep if you lose a game like that. My friend did that one year when Arizona lost in the Super Bowl. Everyone took Steelers money line. He laid the points, and he lost, and everyone won. And I looked at his face and I said,
Yeah.
I never want to be that fucking guy.
Totally get
Never.
it. My buddy, the ice cream man, the horse guy, he's always on me about this kind of stuff too. It is what it is, boys. That's why you gotta
Okay.
wake up
I
in the
know.
morning
You're
and
playing
bet.
numbers.
You know,
Yeah.
me and Jack Daniels were like, "Fuck it, plus 446, we ride." So I'm on the Bengals. That's the official play. What do you like in this game, Nikki? Are you a
I
Panthers
don't-
believer?
I don't know what to make of this game because I'm not a Panthers believer. I do believe that when they put Andy Dalton in last week, they had that 1 week spark, kind of like when an NFL team fires their head coach and the team comes out and they're fucking buzzing and then they go back to how they usually were, maybe slightly better. I do think the Panthers are obviously better with Andy Dalton than Bryce Young. However, I still think that team stinks, and this is a do or die game for the Bengals as much as it is for the Panthers. It means way more for the Bengals. They have way too much talent to start this year 0-4. I would bet the Bengals, but -5, something seems off there. It's crazy. I'm not betting this game, but gun to my head, I laid the points with the Bengals.
Yeah, my boy calls me up this morning and wants to do a partnership, and he wants to start off like, we roll the money, just keep doubling it. And he wants to start off with the Bengals money line. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that guy's
A guy called you.
No, a friend
That's
of
the
mine.
first-
We do it like every year. We'll start usually around this time of year.
That's
Just roll a bunch
That's
of-
I
not
would
a
block
bet.
his number. That's not your friend.
Yeah.
I
That's
know,
a
he's like,
fucking
Bengals,
loser. He just
Bengals.
wants your money. That guy has to be
No,
broke.
no. We put the money together in a sports book, and we just keep doubling it until it gets
And
to like.
he said, let's do
Let's
Bengals
do it
money
tonight.
line.
Let's start with Bengals.
That's like
money
doing a
line.
show pool and starting with the 3 to 5 favorite.
Yeah,
I mean, what the fuck
exactly,
are we up
exactly.
to?
Exactly.
That doesn't make
I did,
sense.
and I don't mind doing that because I'll take favorites and roll it. But this team
Sure.
this is not the team to do it. They're playing like shit. The quarterback, as much as people love Burrow and he showed it. I mean, even in late in the game, he made some terrific throws. He just looks like he doesn't give a fuck, And that someone like that, I put money down on the game. I want the guy to at least fake it like he fucking cares. Sometimes this guy looks like he doesn't even care, Burrow. So the fact that they look so bad. The line looks so juicy and enticing just to take them. But like Nikki said, Carolina last week put Dalton in, had a spark, and goes back to the shitty ways. Maybe they won last week, right? And they had a great week of practice because it's like fucking getting laid. You got laid. You're in a good fucking mood now. all
That's
of a sudden.
true. The
Now
balls are drained. Yeah.
right. Practice is going. People are believing. And now they got a shot. You're looking at a boxer that's on the ropes with weak knees. They might just knock the Bengals out. Then we could all legacy play the Bengals next week. So for me, if I had to bet the game, I'm going to take the fucking Panthers. No brainer for me.
I think that building burns down in Cincinnati if they lose this fucking game. They
But
cannot.
they're on the road.
I know. You know what I
Even
mean?
better.
When they
They'll
get home.
burn the
Next
fucking
week-
stadium down and have no casualties.
Next week, hostile environment, and they'll be worth the play. Because all the season will be over at that
I
point for them.
don't play a ton of totals. I really don't.
Me neither.
But this is one that I the over-under is 47. It feels high to me, so I kind of like the over there. You know what I mean? I just feel like, I guess I shouldn't say it feels high. Cincinnati's Swiss cheese. And
I didn't even notice that. It is a
yes,
Dalton revenge game.
Salcal. Yeah, that's right. That's
It
a
is
good
It is
a
a
what?
Dalton revenge game.
Oh shit! Yeah, they pissed on him too. And
Yeah,
they're fucking
forgot
since they
about
threw
that.
him off the team, they've been except for that one run, they've been an irrelevant franchise.
Yeah, I mean, they got Joey B. I still believe in Joey B. So.
Yeah, but before Burrow, they were irrelevant. Well, that was really the truth.
Carson
Yeah, that was a
Palmer,
long time
Jay
ago.
Hushmanzada,
Yeah, Palmer
Ocho
was good.
Cinco. They had some dogs. Either way, so the reason I mentioned totals is because the next game, I kind of like this over. It's Jacksonville at Houston. This is a gross game. Everyone scores on Houston.
What's
Vicky,
this total? What's this total?
It's 44.5.
Oh wow.
You like the over.
Overs. And here's the reason why, okay? Jacksonville looks so bad against probably one of the best teams in the NFL.
They look bad every week.
You both are looking at me with just some disgusting.
Think about it. They lost to Miami, and Miami's horrible.
Yeah,
what
not
the
good.
fuck's that about? You fucking rat!
No, it's because that was the only game.
Like,
they were good.
why
And
are you coming
I'm
at? Why are you like? Why are
No,
you
I'm
coming
not.
at me, bro?
I'm
Mickey
not
the
coming at you.
Troll.
I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying, like, if you compare matchups, Miami's a bad team right now, and they lost to a bad team.
Well, our quarterback didn't have CTE when we played the Jags week
Oh,
one.
yeah, it's true. I forgot about
Actually,
that.
he might have. Who knows? He probably does.
Oh,
have
but the backup's bad, too. He's bad.
They're terrible. But continue. Tom.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like the over. CJ Stroud, it's kind of looked shaky ever since he big brother Caleb a little bit, honestly. But I think this is a game where he drags dick and just is like, I'm still CJ Stroud. And
I don't think he big dick Caleb. I think Caleb was a little bitch.
You're probably not wrong.
CJ Stroud is a great dude. He's a God-fearing man. And Caleb had a terrible game that night, and he was giving him some like big bro advice, like, "Yo, keep your head up. You're good. Like you're a great quarterback." And Caleb's like,
I would have to agree with you. I'm just saying, obviously, nobody wants a pat on the back after a bad moment. I get it. He was just Twitter. Everyone was in his ass about it all week. He wants to get back to football. Let's talk about me throwing dimes. And I think that I like the over.
All right, you like the over. I think that pick makes no sense. The Jaguars' offense is horrible. The Texans' defense is great. But hey, Tone, I'm not betting the over. I'm not betting the under. So I'm rooting for you to win. You're my boy. I hope the over hits. There is no reason that the Houston Texans are not -7 or higher in this game, in my opinion, which freaks me out. These games, again, this division is very, very weird when these teams play each other. I don't like anything in this game. Maybe a Nico Collins touchdown. That's the closest I'd get to an official play in this game. I think Houston will win this game. I have nothing on the spread. If you had to put a gun to my head, I'd say Houston just because of how bad the Jags have been and how terrible Trevor Lawrence has been. And considering it's in Houston, gun to my head, I would go with Houston, but by no means is it an official play. I wouldn't touch this game with a 10-foot pole.
I'm trying to pull something up so I don't look like an idiot. But, yeah, you're right. The line is weird. But, yeah, last week, let's keep a track of this. Houston played Minnesota, and they went 3 quarters without scoring. Scored 1 touchdown in the game. Then last week, whoever Minnesota played, I'm not good with this at all, and I'm very high right now.
The Niners.
Yeah, the Niners following game after Minnesota, they couldn't get on track. I think Flores put shit on tape that other coaches go, Jesus, what did you do to shut down Houston? Let me pop that tape in and go, oh, they were doing this, this, and that. Let's put that in our scheme. Let's put that in our wrinkle. I am a true fucking believer in that. So Houston's been unstoppable on offense. Nico Collins looked inhuman, and he barely made any yards last week. He did it all at the end of the game. So if you're looking at a trend, if Houston's defense put that on tape, the coach is going to look at the tape and go, they did that, let's add it in. Why wouldn't they do that? Minnesota's like one of the only teams since going back to last year that's been able to slow Houston down, and they put up 34 points against them. So that's a great tape to study. It looks like that actually might work. So I'll take a shot and I'll put a bet down on against Houston today. I'll take those points, even though Jacksonville looks fucked up. Everything coming out of their locker room sounds terrible, but this is like when you're this bad and you were supposed to be this good, like man the fuck up, play football.
What do you got? Get the number at?
It's 5.5. That's what I saw.
Yeah, all right. That's what I saw too. I think I saw it at 6 last night, but maybe
it was definitely there earlier in the week, and it came down a little bit. Yeah, it was 6.5 earlier in the week, and it came down.
So we got 4 o'clock games, boys. All right, 4:05. We got apparently the new Patrick Mahomes, everyone thinks. We've got Jaden Daniels going to Arizona. Arizona looked like fucking trash last week and blew up our plus 11K fucking money parlay. Shout out to some of the people who DM me. They said they got rid of that pick and put your Panthers pick in. So some people won some coin last week.
Oh, I fucking hate when those rats do that. Don't even fucking tell me.
Yeah, no, I was happy for him.
I'm happy, of course, but just say you did it on your own. Lie. Be like, oh, the same games as you.
No, so we got the Commanders going to Arizona. I don't know. Maybe it's the NFC East fucking bitching me. I just think Arizona wins. I don't have anything cool to say. The kid's had the high as all highs. I'm selling on him right now. I think he's the real deal. I think that team's good. Give me Arizona just because I'm not betting this game. This is my being a bitch pick of the week. I'll take Arizona. That's it.
I mean, the Commanders are as high as Vic is right now. Their stock's at an all-time
He's
high.
been like this for 30 seconds straight.
They just went
I'm
into
listening
Cincinnati.
to you guys. I can listen to you guys all day.
They just went into Cincinnati, 7-point dogs, won convincingly on the road. Jaden Daniels is great. I think he's a fantastic player. Great arm, great legs. I think if I were to bet a side, I would definitely go with the Cardinals. Sell that Commanders stock because at the end of the day, they're still the Commanders. They're not a complete team. They had a good game on primetime. A lot of people are going to overreact to that. Arizona coming off a terrible loss. They're at home.
And they're laying 3.5. It just feels like
they should be laying 3.5. They should be minus 3.5. They should be more, honestly. I think 4.5 would be a more appropriate line. However, I do think both offenses are going to light it up today. I like the over in this game a lot. I believe it's at 49.
Yep.
Yeah. So I like the over 49. I think Arizona wins like 30-21, something like that. Give me the over.
Yeah, I think this is got to be a huge letdown spot for Washington. I think the Zach Taylor coach for the Bengals, I thought he was an Arthur Smith type of dildo for fucking years. But then after his 4-win season, they had that big run. So I was like, how can I call this guy a dildo when they just had this big run? Now he's back to being a fucking dildo. They got out-coached bad. And they had more confidence in their players, Washington, on Monday night. And that coaching staff out-fucking coached Zach Taylor. But there has to be some kind of letdown now. After that big win, short week, traveling to Arizona, I probably won't bet the game. But if I'm fucking in full degenerate mode, I'm just firing away. It's definitely Arizona minus 3.5.
All right. We're all kind of thinking the same thing here. Yeah, the chat's all over the Panthers and Chargers. They were talking about that earlier too. So there's some dog parlays out there for sure. And this game might be the grossest game to me because of the injuries, the San Fran. But you got the Patriots going to San Francisco. It's minus 10.5. Numbers 42. The only I'm not touching this fucking game.
I'm not even watching the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say if anything, maybe I'll take a touchdown play just for fun later. But gun to head, give me under 42. I just think it's a gross game.
Yeah, gun to my head, give me the Niners minus 10.5, whatever the fuck the line is. I have nothing on this game.
No, me either. That's what I'm saying. What do you got?
I figure they're gonna run the shit out of the ball, and the clock's gonna be moving. But I don't really play on this. I mean, New England has to run the ball to stay in the game. So, and San Francisco's got to get back to something. Actually, I think if I had to make a play, I did like, and I probably will, like I said, I'll probably use like the money line 49ers with like the Jets and add a couple more teams to make something nice. But in this game, you're gonna have Deebo Samuel over 4.5 receptions. I think he gets that just for the simple reason that they're struggling on offense. And when teams struggle on offense, especially someone like Shanahan, let's start off by just getting the ball in our best player's hands. So I see at least 2 bubble screens right away. That's going to cut down half the work. So over 4.5 receptions on
Vic was in the offensive meetings this week. He's got the opening script ready to go.
No,
they'll throw 2 bubble screens on the first drive. He really only needs 2 catches.
Well, no, come on, that doesn't make sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense. No, you sold me. You sold me. You sold me.
Listen, Jennings was a beast last week.
He was.
Yeah, one of the best.
Get all the focus now.
We've got Kittle back. Ayuk still is he? I mean, it looks like they were nearly full strength again.
But Ayuk might be bitched up right now. He got his money. Then a video went out of him in practice the other day. He got yelled at. Yeah, wrong color pants. Coach don't care who you are. Change your fucking pants.
Yeah, and also you can't come in and drop the fucking ball every game and wear the wrong color pants.
Yeah. So you think Shanahan's fucking like, this guy wore the wrong color pants. He's dropping everything. And we just gave him $80 million. Let's run 7 separate plays for him.
What I was gonna say, and it's part of it is because it feels so out of left field. I mean, can you imagine if New England wins at plus 425 and all of a sudden San Fran's 1-4? I mean, is the panic button fucking just
that ain't happening? That ain't happening.
Imagine if it did though, Nick. Can you imagine?
It could happen, but man, Patriots suck.
We got the Browns versus the Raiders. Browns going to the Raiders, 425 kick. Cleveland laying 2.5. This number is 37 is the total. I am in some trouble in my one fantasy league, and I am starting Gardner Minshew again. So I just have to hope this kid does something. It could be a bloodbath. I can see Cleveland winning this game big. I feel like this is a game where their defense is going to want to get hyped up. Gun to head, I'll take Cleveland, and I hate to do it because the quarterback doesn't want to play football, and it's a pretty important position. So
He's fucking sucks.
I'm just taking
this
Cleveland.
game's in Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. If I do well in the 1 o'clocks, I might take the Raiders to win the game outright. The Browns' offensive line is horrible, and when you're going against Christian Wilkins and Max Crosby, and you have a quarterback in Deshaun Watson.
Crosby's out. I think.
He is.
Yeah, and the other guy too. Fuck, I can't think of it.
I'm fucked. I'm cooked then. There goes my reasoning.
Yeah, because some jerk off made a huge bet, and then the sportsbook posted like this guy bet 200,000 on the Raiders, and then it's like before Crosby and this guy was announced out.
Ah, damn. See, I would have loved that because they would have ate Watson for lunch. Then I have absolutely nothing on this game whatsoever.
Can't bet them all.
Yeah, gun to head. Still give me the Raiders, but I'm not touching it. I'm glad you told me that, Tone, or Vic, whoever told me that.
What about you, Vic? This feels like an official play for you.
Oh yeah, what's his name's out too? The Devontae.
Oh, Tay Adams, yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
Devontae Adams. So
Who
they're
the fuck's
fucking
playing in this game?
good. I don't know, but
Under. Give me the under. Fuck it.
Didn't the coach lambaste somebody last week? He was like,
Yes.
"All players out, and you're not playing." Like, me, I don't know. And so you got that going. You got the injuries to the best offensive player, best defensive player, and you got Cleveland's quarterback said to the press last week that he don't really like to run the ball in a way, so to speak. Like that's not his job to run. He might get fucking benched today, Deshaun Watson, because I believe if my memory serves me correctly, and it never really does. The Browns shut out last week, whoever they fucking played. They didn't let up no points. I remember clearly reading that. Browns shut a team out in the second half. So their defense stepped up. Offense didn't do anything. So I think it's a type of game where they just might have to just bench Watson, bring Winston. Everyone loves Jameis. They're all going to fucking play hard for the guy. And with a rated team like this, where your two best star players are out, this might be a time where Deshaun looks like shit and he gets fucking yanked. So, yeah. And I hate that when I bet a game. All of a sudden, the starter gets pulled who we're feasting on. We love him because he sucks so fucking bad. New guy comes in and everyone has an extra fucking burst. I hate that. And I don't want to be stuck on the Raiders and that happen. So I would take the Browns.
It's just two stinky-ass teams. It's like, what week are you just like, who cares? I don't know what we're getting week to week with them. I won't be shocked with the outcome either fucking way. Gun to head, like I said, I'll take the Browns. This game, on the other hand, I'm a little more intrigued. Chiefs going to the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh loves games like this. He's going to run the ball 722 times to try and keep Pat Mahomes off the field. I don't know if it's going to work. I think the Chiefs might be a little bit too much to handle here, but I am taking the points with Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers at home. It's -7.5 or +7.5. Herbert's not playing, right?
No, I don't think so. I don't think Herbert.
And I think they kind of fucked up playing him last week. You should have sat him so he was healthy for this game.
They have a bye week coming up.
They do.
Week.
Oh, it's a high ankle sprain. Maybe he is playing. Either way, I don't care because I just think I'm going to take the points here. The Chiefs haven't really dusted anyone yet. They're letting people hang around. They're winning games even though they haven't even looked that great themselves. I don't know. This is a game I can see waking up in the morning and being like, oh shit, 2017 Chargers.
Tracy Wolfstein says he's going to play.
Yeah. All right.
I don't give a fuck if he's going to play or not. That guy fucking sucks. And he's got a high ankle sprain. Fuck Herbert. Fuck the Chargers. Give me Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs -7.5.
The Chiefs.
I think the Chiefs fucking roll these motherfuckers.
Chiefs are like the typical, like a skilled electrician who gets to the job and all the apprentices are like bending pipe and running wire. And this electrician's just like lazy. He's like, just tell me when I got to wire this shit up. And then he comes in and does his job. That's like the Chiefs. This is like the regular season, so boring for them. They just look like they want to just do enough to get by. And then when the fucking December hits, they're going to turn the switch on and they're going to be a better team. That's how they looked to me last year. And that's exactly what I see out of them. Mahomes just looks like shit. right? And the defense looks actually good. And you're like, that's scary if they actually play good defense, what they're going to do. But
sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was just saying, my brother texted me and said, if I win anything in the early games, I'm putting every penny on the Chiefs to win.
Yeah.
Your brother just said that. He's a smart man.
Yeah, because they're going to do the same shit. They're going to play a half-ass game, and no matter what happens, they're going to turn it out and end up winning it. So that's another one of my teams I'm going to use in my parlay with the Jets, Niners, and whatever the fuck they are.
Wait, you make a mush parlay every week?
Always.
Yeah.
How do those
Yeah.
do?
They do good because you get 4-1, you use a boost, and then all you got to do is hit. If you think about it, if you're going to get 4-1 on every parlay, 16-week NFL season, you only got to hit one a month to break even. And
He does it with baseball sometimes too. Some decent fine ones, and you get like plus 312, plus 268. They're pretty heady plays actually. They do pretty good.
One yesterday. I had one. I had it all down to Troy. I think it was plus. And they couldn't fucking do it. They looked like shit. And I had a chance to hedge it the other way, plus 750, and I didn't. I hate thinking like that. That's why. So,
last game of the night, boys, and we'll wrap up. And I guess we won't talk about the Titans Dolphins on Monday because we only do Sundays games here. But anyway,
Under.
Okay, fair enough. All
Fish win. Fish are gonna win that game because when they put Boyle in at the end of the last game, everyone looked better.
He's not starting.
Fucking idiot, McDaniel.
Huntley's starting. The guy they signed off.
He might actually be better.
Yeah, no. Here's the problem, though. We just signed him. We're throwing him into the fire in Mike McDaniel's system, one of the most complicated systems in the entire NFL. And we're just signing
on the practice squad?
What about
the
Dobbs?
Ravens practice squad, not our practice squad.
Remember the kid last year? Was that his name? Dobbs with the Vikings, and
I love Dobbs.
Yeah,
where is he? He should be playing.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, Huntley's mobile. He can move around a little bit, which would be nice to see for a change.
Shut the fuck! I hate this cocksucker. I fucking hate motorcycles so fucking much. This guy.
I was like, what the fuck?
That really bothers him.
It drives me crazy. Like, whoa! I fucking get it, dude. Why you gotta do that in my ear? Get the fuck out
all day.
I'll be quick with the Dolphins. I under in that game, and if Vic likes the fish. All right.
Even that guy Huntley, listen, he's been around. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than Skylar Murray with Thompson, whatever the fuck. That guy's
Skylar Thompson, he's a bum.
Fucking
embarrassment.
I don't want to talk about the Dolphins, bro. I'm already heartbroken. Go to the Sunday night game, please.
Last game of the night, Sunday. we got Bills Ravens. Okay, I mean the tale of two teams here. The Bills have looked like easily the best team in football to me right now. They're just a well-oiled machine right now. You got the Ravens, who are better than the 1-2 record, I'm pretty sure, but I think they're going to be 1-3. I'm on the Bills here. I think Josh Allen is so pumped to go into Baltimore and shut them the fuck up. I think he has a crazy night. You saw the offense; they're clicking. Bye, Diggs. Bye. The guy was a cancer. He's throwing touchdowns to everybody. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. He's basically fucking Oprah of touchdowns.
He came out and said, they asked him what the difference is in the offense. He's like, no one's worried about their stats.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a Vic guy. That's like a Vic troll job. The kid's electric. It feels do or die. We came into the season, a lot of questions. The Bills are real. I think this is a tight game, but I think Josh Allen shows he's the best quarterback on the field, and they win. I'm taking the Bills.
If this was a playoff game.
Playoffs.
If this was a playoff game, I would take out a mortgage to put it on Buffalo. But it's not a playoff game.
Don't do that, but yeah.
So
not a mortgage, just a small personal.
Yeah, get a little bridge loan.
Yeah. It's not a playoff game, which means if the Bills lose, it's not the end of the world. So I am torn in this game. It's going to be one of those things where I like the Bills, but I also see like the Ravens at home, regular season game. Lamar Jackson in the regular season is a completely different quarterback than Lamar Jackson in the playoffs.
Yep.
Gun to head, I would say Ravens, but I'm not betting it just because I'm petrified of Josh Allen and the Bills. He's my stepfather. He abuses me. He owns me. Yeah.
He doesn't even cool shit.
I think a fun bet in that game would be both running backs to score a touchdown. But I don't have a pick for it. Maybe I will later, depending on how I do from 1 to 4 o'clock. But gun to head, give me the Ravens, even though I think the Bills are going to win by double digits. So that makes that just lets you know where my mind's at right now.
No, but that's the perfect handicap on this game because the Bills are typical. I hate to keep saying I'm going to have to wear my stock T-shirt next week, but you got to sell these teams high. Nobody looked better than Buffalo looked the other night on TV.
Well, the Ravens looked pretty good last week too, even though they almost blew it.
Yeah, but they almost blew the lead, and they did it like ugly running. This game was on national TV on a Monday, the early game, and anyone who bet the Jaguars like myself knew
We're
that
dead in the first quarter.
First fucking minute. I saw this is fucked. We're not moving the ball, and these motherfuckers are going, what the hell was I thinking? You know, and then I was on the wrong dog. You know, one of them was going to win. But, yeah, I can't buy Buffalo here. I think Nicky's spot on. If this was the playoffs, the Bills are going to just fucking muscle their way to a win. Regular season, too early in the season to say the coach is going to run a vanilla scheme because he doesn't want to give anything away because, you know, it's still home field and shit. But if I had to bet this game right now, I would probably just take the Ravens.
Yeah, they're just clicking, and they're doing everything good. They can win in the air. They can win on the ground. Well, Smokes, if you did bet Allen and Jackson both to score a touchdown, parlayed, it's plus 480. So it's a pretty sexy number for both of those guys.
That is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that could hit.
All right, so those are the Sunday games. So my official picks, I'm doing Steelers money line, Bucks money line, Bengals minus 2.5. I'm going to parlay them all as well for plus 446. And then I'm going to do a couple more things. I gave out Mike Evans. I'll post some touchdown plays here in a little bit. But what do you got for official plays, Vic?
I got Falcons minus 2.5, Bears minus 2.5, Vikings plus 3.5. I like Debo
3.5. You got Vikings 3.5.
Yeah, what is it?
2.5.
Oh shit! Did I bet that already or no?
Vic's got multiple computers making bets Monday through Friday for him. So you never.
No, I do like to fire a couple games early in the week just because just to get it in if I like it.
I like my favorites early in the week. For dogs, I usually wait, but continue.
Yeah, but I got to see that line. I'm pretty sure I have 3.5, 2.5, Falcons, Bears 2.5. Paris Campbell's that's not an official play, but that's a fucking hunch play. But Debo over 4.5 receptions. 2 bubble screens first drive.
2 bubble screens opening drive. My official plays are Rams plus 3, Falcons money line, Colts plus 2.5, Bucks plus 1.5, Vikings plus 2.5, Aaron Jones anytime scorer. Those are 2 separate bets, not a parlay. And then Jets money line, Bo Nix over 0.5 interceptions. That's an official play. That's a parlay. It's minus 130 or 140, I believe. So those are my official plays.
All right, NFL's tough, boys. So you take your wins where you can get them. Hopefully we have a nice week. But that's the Smoke Show. Was it? Take care, comb your hair, bitches.
Take care, brush your hair. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, later.
Later.